All right, guys, we're out here bright and early today. It's November 4th, 2023. Cold as hell over here in New York. And I'm coming at you today telling you on why you should invest in yourself. Now, this is going to be kind of broken up into two parts. One, investing in yourself in terms of your day-to-day activities, what you do, etc., your time. And the other part being actual money. Let's get into the first part. So, I heard somebody. So the first part is investing in yourself. And what I mean by that is, your time is everything in this world. Time is one of the few things that you can pay for. You can pay for things, for example, if you pay for someone to do your groceries, or you pay for an Uber or something like that, that reduces the time that you have to do things, or gives you more time to do things throughout the day, which in essence, I guess you technically are paying for time. But let me kind of break that down a little bit. If you spend most of your day doing things that don't necessarily contribute back to the betterment of yourself, then you're not investing in yourself, time-wise, right? And what I mean by that is, like, you don't have to be making money 24/7 all day, but, I'm sure using some of that time to make money would help, depending on how old you are, of course. But I mean, like, are you exercising? Are you hanging out with friends? Are you doing things that make you feel good and that are good for you? Very important second part there, that are good for you too. Your attitude, your mood, your mental state is everything in this world. So I think doing a combination of things that does make you feel good at the end of the day, and it does have a positive impact on you, is really important. And in turn is investing in yourself. I guess the second part of that one is, like I said, like, kind of, and this kind of just depends on your personality, I guess. Like how early you start kind of dedicating time towards a specific thing that you want to do, and like how focused you are. That's probably one of the biggest things. And I think I might even go as far to say that you don't even need to like invest time into something or a particular subject early on in life to quote unquote master it or just get really good at it. You just need to put a lot of energy and focus towards that, going forward, if that makes sense. So, for example, for me, what I do, like, most of my day, or, for the most part, not even, like, I'm going to take out most of my day, because, I work in the industry now, but, like, before I even worked in crypto, like, that's mostly what I was doing, right? I was just researching, because I was genuinely interested in it. The monetary aspect interested me, the technical aspect interested me a ton, and, it's something I figured, let me just try to focus on it, like put my all into it and see where it goes. Now, is it a gamble? 100%. But at the end of the day too, if you think about it, like 2023, people's attention is very, very scattered. Like, and understandably, right? We have phones, we have things going on around us, things happening online, things people to keep up with. Like, there's a lot of things happening in our day to day. So if you think about it, if everyone is kind of going through the same thing, then don't you think a person that focuses all their time on one thing, or one or two things, let's say, versus the guy or the person who's doing a million different things, will be better off, right? It's like the comparison when you see these people like on doing in the Olympics in these like different smaller countries, some of them third world and whatnot, and it's like, bro, and like they're amazing at what they do. Like, let's say archery, for example, right? I think I saw at some point like this blind girl shot like an arrow into a target blindfolded with her foot. What the fuck is that? Like, it's so crazy shit, right? But if you think about it, if she spent all her time, all her day doing that, wherever she's from, then there you go. Like, it's not surprising. So all I'm saying is that if you can focus, and I realize that's really hard for a lot of people. I definitely have some sort of ADD, ADHD, etc. But if you can focus, maybe not necessarily on the exact job you want to do, but rather focus on a subject, an industry, a subject matter, and almost make yourself kind of like a de facto expert in X subject matter, then, like, maybe in a way you can kind of inject yourself into an industry or a space where, like, you become kind of well-known. Low-key, that's kind of what I did with crypto. I'm not the most well-known person in crypto for sure, definitely not, but it's kind of crazy to say that I've more or less made a name for myself in a matter of 2-3 years. Insane, literally insane. So that was that part. Now on to the money part. So this is going to be one of the most interesting things, and I think everyone hears this. It's like, okay, like, you know, if you make a bunch of money, make sure to take it and, like, you know, invest it and do all these random things with it, right? I'm not here to tell you what to invest in. None of this is financial advice, by the way. What I am here to say is that what's worked for me is constantly investing in myself. In that, so early on, before I joined Off-Chain Labs and doing community stuff, I was in YouTube videos. Like I have a YouTube channel still, right? Like not this one, but a crypto channel. And every time I make money, I would just pour it back into equipment. You know, I'd always make sure I have the best equipment. And luckily for me, like I didn't need crazy equipment. Like I bought like a nice camera, like a mirrorless camera, a mic. Like I even bought a green screen. But like, you know, like not to say that if you don't do that stuff, you're not going to be successful. Because, you know, you can make videos without a green screen, without the most expensive mic, for the most expensive camera. But it's something to be said about, you know, that was me investing in myself, right? So for me to do anything less would be a disservice to my potential career as a content creator, which is what I wanted to be at the time, right? Full time. So I think there's that. But the other part of that, and I think this other part's very important, is like investing in what you know. So there are so many people in my life, and I love them all, bless them, that ask me to invest in different things, whether it's real estate, stocks, anything you can think of, anything, you know, crazy stuff, tulips, no, not tulips, you know. But I think what I've observed through life, and I think what works for me is, and this goes back to the focus thing, right? I can't focus on more than 2-3 things without me going insane, right? I have a very particular brain, I guess, in that my dad always said, like, it doesn't matter what you do, be the fucking best at it. Literally, like, you could be picking up garbage off the street, but be the best freaking garbage collector there is, you know? And honestly, I stand by this statement. I think that's so true. Like, there's something to be said about standing behind what you do and, you know, your occupation, etc. I don't have time to research where to find a place, where to buy a place. I don't have time to research like this company and to buy this stock. Like, I don't have time for that. And I think it pays back, like it pays me so much to just focus on crypto. And because I like it, obviously, I still like it after 3 years. It pays me so much to focus on my niche. When people are interested in crypto, maybe me kind of educating them a little bit on it, telling them about it, and kind of just leaving it at that. Like, I'm so far deep into crypto and my niche personally that it wouldn't make sense for me to start researching stocks or houses, because I don't have an edge. I don't know that industry. And in all actuality, like, I also don't care about it as much. But in all actuality, I'll never probably get as deep in the industry as I am with crypto, right? So that's why, to me, it's like, you don't want all your eggs in one basket. I 100% agree, like, you know, in terms of like investing. But the way I've gone about it is, listen, I have a 401k where I work at, so I contribute like a ton towards that, right? Like 5 or 10%, I forgot how much, but I contribute to my 401k. So to me, that's my stock investments. And, you know, I'm sure people will say, oh my God, they're stealing money from you, like the management fees. Well, it's matched, so it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, so there's that. The housing stuff, houses, I don't even want to touch. I'll be honest with you. Like, again, it's just a beast that I don't know. Like, if I were to ever get into houses, okay, maybe I get in with a buddy who manages it entirely and knows everything. But at that point, it's just like a crypto investment. I give him some money, and if it goes away tomorrow, then it is what it is, right? So I think it's a really important key to think about and to consider. Obviously, if you're still figuring out what you want to do as a person in this life, your occupation, etc., you know, like, there's so much opportunity out there in 2023. Everything is online. Everything is digital. I think being a mix of both is literally like invaluable. At least in crypto, that's what worked for me, right? I'm in an industry that's almost all digital, all online. But I tend to be a very public person. I'm very Like I try to be very personable with people. You know, like I'm a community guy, right? So for me, this role fits me perfectly. But for you, maybe something different, right? Who knows? But I don't know. I think investing in yourself in both ways that I mentioned in this video really does pay off like a ton. Because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, if you're not going to invest in yourself, who is? See you guys in the next one.